Yes. Marine Parade Toastmasters, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Now, just to start up, I want to introduce you to two people who are going to sell you some ice cream. So, ice cream guy number one. Hi, I'm here to sell you some ice cream today. You know, the thing with Singapore is that it's a really hot place. What better way to cool down than to be in an aircon room, have an ice cold drink, and some ice cream? Now, we're having a special offer here. You can buy free ice cream for $5. Why free ice cream? So you can share with your friends. So, who wants some ice cream? Alright, that was ice cream guy number one. I'm going to introduce you to ice cream guy number two. Hey there, Marine Parade Toastmasters. Good evening. Now, I'm here today to try to convince you. Actually, no. I know you want ice cream. And here's why. Singapore's a really hot place. What better way to cool down than to be in an aircon room, have an ice cold drink, and bond with your friends? Now, what are you going to bond with your friends with? Ice cream. We're having a special offer right now. Free ice cream for $5, so you don't need to share the one ice cream with two other friends. Buy free. Show me your hands. Who wants some ice cream? That was ice cream guy number two. My question is, who came across as more confident? Guy one? No. Guy two?
Yeah.
Today, I'm talking about confidence. And it's based off of research that I've been doing for a couple of weeks called Mov-mentum. What's Mov-mentum? It's momentum, that sense of progress, and movement using your body. But you know, before I go in more into detail about that, I just want to check. I hope none of you thought that guy number one wasn't really confident, maybe didn't really trust himself. Because you know what? As recent as 4 months ago, I was guy number one. It was October 2016, and I left my corporate job. You see, I've been working 12 hours a day in the banking sector, and it wasn't really getting much time to spend with my family. And my two young kids at the time were 1 and 3. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to leave the corporate world, and I did. I became a stay-at-home dad for the next 18 months. I did some freelance work here and there, but nothing substantial. It seems like a really great idea, right, to take a break. But here's the truth. When you don't have a job title to tell you who you are, when you don't have an income to give you an indication of your worth in society, my confidence was completely gone. At home, I was the Minister of Home Affairs. But as soon as I stepped out the door, I felt nothing. The reason was simple. I couldn't afford to feel anything. My emotions were a roller coaster. Some days were good, most days were just bad. And so 18 months down the road in July this year, when I joined my mentor and worked with him, he said to me one day, Daniel, I understand that right now you're earning not much with me. And you could be doing so much more in a corporate job. But let me just say this, the difference that you could be earning, you need to think of it as investing in yourself. Wow, investing in myself. Could you imagine if you're investing $6,000 a month in yourself? Wouldn't you want some kind of return on your money? So we decided, let's do an ambitious plan. Here I am now, July 2018. In 1 year's time, July 2019, Daniel, you are going to have a book. Oh my God, how am I going to have this book? And so I decided that I'm going to take my corporate experience. You have a 1 year target, you break it down into the months, you break it down into the weeks, you break it down into the days. And so my only job was simple. Every single day, I was going to make it great, make it productive. And so that's what I did. One day, after another, after another. The days became the weeks. The weeks became the months. The next thing I knew, I was looking back, astounded. Wow, 5 months had passed. Look at the journey I've made. Look at the progress I've made. My sense of confidence was beginning to come back. Because I suddenly realized, maybe that book by July 2019 could very much be possible. Now, that's just the mental aspect of Mov-mentum. There's also a physical aspect. But first thing I need you to do is this. Who would like to have more confidence in your life at any time? And what if you could draw it out within 2 minutes? Yes?
Yes.
What I want you to do is this. I need all you to sit up straight. Alright? Sit up straight. And here's the thing, here's why. For the next 2 minutes, I want you to just sit up straight. I was at work one day working really hard trying to keep my momentum. And my mentor comes to me, taps me on the shoulders and says, Daniel, you need to sit up straight. I felt like a kid back in primary school being told by my teacher to sit up straight. But here's the thing, I suddenly remembered, wait a minute, wasn't there some research back in 2012 from Harvard that showed that when you sit up straight, when you have a more expansive posture, your body's biochemistry produces more testosterone, which actually causes you to be more confident? And what happens is this, I started to realize I need to sit straight, because what happened shortly was I started to think straight. I started to talk straight, and more importantly, I started to walk straight. You see, it's the combination of my body and the Mov-mentum that allowed me to eventually regain my confidence back. You see, ladies and gentlemen, here's the truth, the audacious truth. All of us at some point in our life can relate with guy number one. We have struggled with our confidence. In the past and in the future, we will once again. And when we are here, we are looking at guy number two, thinking to ourselves, wow, I could use a little bit of that confidence right about now. So what I will say to you is this. Take the small steps so that you can create the momentum and keep your body as straight as you can, because you want to use your biochemistry to be as confident as you possibly be. And so I'll leave with one word: Mov-mentum.